Yeah, it's a good thing you caught it that way. Because honestly, that's exactly what it was. I see it now clear as day. The reason it felt like bullying? Because it was bullying. Maybe she didn't sit down and map it out step by step. But the second Tiffany pulled that stunt, intent didn't even matter. The impact was loud and ugly. Pure intimidation. Straight up power flex. No grace. No class. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Go ahead and smash that like button, hit subscribe, share this video with somebody who needs a laugh, and definitely drop your thoughts in the comments, because today, oh yeah, we're talking about her. Tiffany, Miss Super Mayor in her own imagination, the woman who stays cosplaying as a leader long after the curtain dropped. Now, let's break down her events. She loves putting them on like she's running Coachella, but reality checks hit hard. Nobody shows up. Even when she managed to book real celebrities for her Taste of Thornton showcase, how many people actually came? 7. Count 'em, 7. And not even organic community turnout. These were hand-picked guests she personally begged to attend. That was a big crowd. So when Tiffany hyped it like the township's biggest event ever, the delusion was almost art. It's like somebody who just demolished 3 plates, had dessert first, and still walks back up to the buffet pretending they're starving. That's Tiffany, forever hungry for attention in ways reality just can't feed. In her head, she's a legend. In real life, a punchline, which is exactly why she thought she was coasting toward another victory. But what happened? She got washed. Completely. A landslide rejection. Now let's talk about her latest stunt, Darren Bosley. He's been running a legit car show for years. People love it. They pack the park. The energy's real. Probably because Tiffany never had her fingerprints on it. So what does she do? Tries to block his event and reroute the spotlight to her own. Forget his car show. Come vibe with me instead. That was her whole strategy. Not building her own lane, but hijacking his shine. But here's where it gets wild. The South Suburban Car Show ends up canceled. Why? Because somebody dropped giant concrete barricades at the entrance of Needles Park. Not cones, not tape, actual blocks of concrete. And now the park district is pointing fingers squarely at Tiffany, calling it sabotage and talking lawsuits. And honestly, they should. This wasn't just petty, it was reckless. For 8 straight years, Bosley ran that event at Needles Park without one single problem. This year, he did everything right. Paid the $1,000 permit fee, reserved the space, filed the paperwork. And out of nowhere, boom, he gets a call from Tiffany's top aide. And let's not play dumb. We know who's pulling the strings. It's Giving Kamal. Maybe not officially, but if anyone was in her ear whispering, merge your event with his, then you'll look like the star. It was him. Any real leader would have picked up the phone and said, "Hey Bosley, your show's incredible. Let's team up." But Tiffany? Nah, she doesn't move like that. Car shows thrive because they've got culture and community. Tiffany's events? Forced, flat, and empty. That's why she's out here bribing people with flat screen TVs just to fill chairs. And honestly, I'd show up too for the free TV and the comedy set she calls leadership. So yeah, she pressed Bosley, told him if he moved his show to her location on Greenwood, everything would be just fine. And let's not sugarcoat it. Yeah, that sounded like a threat, because it was a threat. She wanted to strong arm him into merging, so she could hog the cameras and steal the credit. Again, not saying she thought of it as bullying, but when you strip it down, that's exactly what it was. Tiffany's out here acting like she's running a political mafia, like she's untouchable, like she's calling shots from a throne that doesn't even exist anymore. And now, after all that chaos, she's probably hiding in her parents' basement trying to figure out her next move. But here's the real question. Where is Tiffany? What is Tiffany? Why is Tiffany? Because at this point, she's not a mayor. She's not a leader. She's not even a halfway decent event planner. She's just a storyline, a headline waiting to happen, a walking cautionary tale. And the craziest part? She still doesn't see it. So Saturday morning rolls around. Bosley pulls up to the park, thinking he's about to set up early like always. But waiting for him, giant slabs of concrete. Not cones, not rope, not signs. Concrete barricades, like he just walked into a war zone instead of a car show. And to make it worse, Dolton police on standby with orders to tow any car that dared park nearby. Like, what is this? A car show or a hostage situation? At this point, it's not even about cars. It's about control. The Park District, which runs separately from the village, suddenly caught up in a full-blown turf war. And why? Because Tiffany Henyard couldn't stomach being outshined. We know she gave that order. Picture it. Tiffany at 2 a.m., reflective vest on, pointing and barking orders like she's laying the foundation for Pentagon. You know she was saying, "Put one right there, so they know I ain't playing." That's Tiffany energy all day. Park District President Cleo Jones wasn't playing either. He came out swinging. Said it plain, Mayor Henyard has zero jurisdiction over Park District property. That land isn't hers. And he didn't mince words. He called it sabotage. Why? Because her house music event was scheduled at the exact same time down the block. And he's right. She didn't want attention pulled from her flop fest. She needed a scapegoat. And Bosley's successful community-backed car show? Perfect target. The sting? It never had to be like this. She could have played it cool. Could have picked a different date. Could have even collaborated and made it something bigger. But Tiffany doesn't do teamwork. Her default setting is domination. And when she can't dominate, she sabotages. That's been her playbook since day one. Not let's build. Not let's grow. But how can I shut them down before they outshine me? And every time she's called out, she runs the same tired defense. They're just mad because I'm black, young, and a woman. Girl, stop. This ain't about identity. It's about accountability. Bosley was just trying to throw a family event he's been hosting nearly a decade. Something neighbors look forward to. Something that unites people. And instead of letting him rock, you blocked him just to protect your ego. Let's not pretend this was a scheduling accident. Bosley locked his date months in advance. And what did Tiffany do? Dropped hers on the exact same day. She knew what she was doing. No courtesy call. No conversation. Just a backdoor ambush. And when that didn't work, she doubled down, telling him he could just move it to her spot. Move it? Girl, what? Why would he uproot an entire event with sponsors, vendors, and logistics already locked in just to bail you out after you try to undercut him? That's not logic. That's delusion. It's like she's playing chess with checkers pieces. The math is broken. The screws are loose. We are not in the same game. And those barricades? That wasn't just petty. It was calculated. Malicious. She turned a family gathering into a power play. And let me be real, that kind of bullying doesn't work anymore. People see through it. We're smarter now, more aware, and way past the point of staying silent. Nobody's playing along with Tiffany's games anymore. And let's not forget, this isn't her first stunt. Remember the taxpayer-funded PR march to Springfield? She called it charity. But it was nothing but self-promotion. Fox 32 dragged her for it. Imagine spending public money to stage your own applause. That's not leadership. That's manipulation. If I could tell Tiffany one thing, get it together. This chaos isn't strength, it's recklessness. Real people are spending their own time and money to uplift the community, while you swing wrecking balls just to keep the spotlight. For what? Likes? Headlines? Fake clout? And the lie she always leans on, I care about the people. Please. She couldn't even fake it right. Said it once and couldn't hold eye contact. That's how hollow it was. Tiffany, you had it made. Nearly $400,000 a year, power in your hands. And instead of serving the people, you funneled cash to yourself, your boyfriend, your crew. Sent $100,000 to Leotes. Turned Dolton into a family and friend scheme. You had it all, and still you blew it. Couldn't tone it down. Couldn't move smart. Went full dictator. And now you're fumbling everything. Of course, the village of Dolton stays silent. No statements, no accountability. But the Park District President? Loud and clear. They're weighing legal action against Tiffany and the village. And they should. She's crossed so many lines. The map doesn't even show them anymore. And does Tiffany care? Nah, she just shrugs it off. It's the village being sued, not me, then keeps cashing checks like nothing's wrong. But here's the twist. Someone's watching. The feds. You think they're not paying attention? Please. They've got timestamps, receipts, wire transfers, and patience. When they move, it won't be with warning. It'll be with force. Cold, calculated, and final. So yeah, let Tiffany smile for the gram, pose for photos, throw her Lil House events. Let her think she's untouchable. But that knock, it's coming. Anyway, I'm out. But as always, Mama loves you. Stay sharp, stay woke, and stay ready. Peace.